Good afternoon, Merrimack families. Hope everybody is having a great Friday. This is our last Friday that we're going to be here in school for 2022. It's been a great last full week as we're getting ready for next week, which will be that short week of and winter break. So, I just wanted to take a couple minutes this week. It's been, getting everything kind of wrapped up and ready to go as we get ready to head to winter break. There's also been some fun stuff going on. I know a lot of your kids had a chance to get through the library where they've been doing some hour of code work, different ways they've been able to kind of push themselves and think through our profile of a graduate skills where kids have been able to collaborate and be really intellectually curious and creative as they've been building things and making things and just developing all those pieces through the library. So be sure to ask them about that. I know we've also had just things going on throughout the building in terms of dancing with Mr. Janji that was going on. I know that was may have been towards the end of last week, but just a lot of exciting things to be able to make sure you're talking to your kids about as we wrap up 2022. Now, the big thing I want to make sure to hit on is as we get ready for next week is our winter sing along. Again, I've sent a few emails. You hopefully got the reminder about that, and then some more of this specific information that I sent out earlier this week. We'll try to send probably something at the beginning of next week, just a reminder about the time frames and some of those things. But the goal, the hope is just to get everybody kind of to come together as a community. It's sing some songs. It's really I don't know how else to describe it. It's almost like a scene from a movie is what it's kind of like. Everybody just comes in, sits together, sits with their family, joins in, and just looks. There's a screen that shows all these songs, and everybody kind of sings them together. Your kids will know the words. Mrs. Shanker puts a lot of work into it and gets them all ready for that as she practices that through music class. And they just really, I mean, like I said, really honestly, they do a great job. I know we have some staff members who also help lead some fun videos that we make, that shows, lots of different challenges and other things that they put us through to, just kind of entertain the crowd is also. So you'll be able to see all of those pieces. So really it's a great event. It's a lot of fun. So we'll be looking forward to seeing everybody there. It is in the gym. It'll start right around 2:30. The goal will be for us to be, take about a half an hour or so. And then if you would like to at that time, you can, you can go ahead and your child will be able to dismiss with you. They will just need to run up to their classrooms and get their stuff. And then they'll be able to meet you back out probably on the blacktop. And then they'll be able to, and head off to winter break right there with you. And so this last day in the past has been an early release day, and so we would sometimes do this in the morning because the early release days run into lunch times. But with it being a full day this year, that gave us the opportunity to move it to later in the day, which hopefully will work out better for many of our families. And that way, they'll be able to, like I said, dismiss with their child from there and not have to come and then come back later to get their kids. So we thought this made a lot of sense, and we're hoping it's going to work out for everybody. So we'll be excited to see you all coming up next week. I'm excited, as we kind of are heading into winter break and just kind of wrapping things up on what's been a great start to this year. And so I just want to say thank you again. I know I'll probably say it again several other times, but thank you again to all of you. We did have, some more additional support that came from our Giving Tuesday. I know our PTO is still in the need of some of those supports. So please don't hesitate if you haven't had the chance to kind of pay your dues or make that donation to our PTO. I would like to encourage everybody just to do that again as we continue to look for those funds because, these different events are so well attended. From the book fair that was last weekend. I should have mentioned that also. The book fair that was last weekend, and how great that was, all the way to we have international nights coming up, pancake breakfast, summer send off, other events, and it really does. We really rely on our PTO for a lot of that funding. So just want to make sure if you haven't had a chance to donate, please do so. All right, so that's all for this week. I'll try to send a message probably sometime next week, right before we head out to break. Maybe we'll try to get something out with it being winter break, but if not, I'll be sure when we come back, probably to share my New Year's resolutions. It's something I do almost every year with everybody, try to share them, make them, I feel like if I make them public, then I can be more accountable to them. So I'm working on exactly what I want that to be, but I'll try to share those at the beginning of the year too. So if we don't see you, have a great winter break. If you celebrate any of the holidays, have a great holiday. And just, thank you for letting us continue to work with your children.